I spent a really long time on YouTube looking for strategies today because I wanted to play some balloons, and I realized there wasn't any beginner strategies, like really beginner strategies. And I'm no expert, as you can see. I've only gotten to Moab Pit, but that's okay. This is a intermediate player teaching a beginner strategy. Now, if you look at my win streak here, I made this strategy and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to 15. It'll make a sick thumbnail, but you know, Ninja Kiwi doesn't like to finish their game, so I got disconnected. That's okay. Um, so this strategy is going to rely on two towers right here, just the tack shooter and the mortar, and you only need two upgrades. If we go over here, you see I've been using this strategy a lot. I have 53,000 experience. Uh, you only need the blade shooter. You might need the blade maelstrom. It's kind of optional if they do a weird rush, but we'll get to that. So you only really need the blade shooter. And if we go over here to the mortars, you just need signal flare. Nothing else on the mortar, just the signal flare. So I will explain it to you. I also have farms, but let's hop into a ranked battle. No edits, so you can see I'm just getting right in and I'm gonna win. If I don't win, it'll be embarrassing. But this is really a beginner strategy to help people get medallions, or not medallions, this is in BTD1. I guess there's a medallions to open the chest. Anyways, we're gonna choose Quincy, you know, right off the bat. So we're gonna use tack shooter, mortar, and farm. This one, it doesn't really matter at all what you use. I'll just use farms to kind of trick my opponent out a little bit, but you'll see. So we're loading in here. This is good to get experience. Medallions, you know, they have the universal experience now, so you just farm this strategy. There you go. All the experience you'll ever need. And you could just follow this whenever, and you will win probably 95% of your games. So the main thing, this is a ranked battle too, by the way. Main thing, you throw the tank shooter down, you go only space balloons up to about 550 income. Like, that's all we're getting for this strategy. This is a very early rush strategy. First blade shooter, already down. So we're just gonna spam that, just keep doing space balloons up until, and this guy right here, that even faster shooting blade shooter, that'll keep you going until, I don't even know what round, he's killer. So we're just gonna save up until we get Quincy here. I'm just using Quincy just because, you know, beginners don't have a lot of heroes, so just use Quincy. He fucking sucks, but we're just gonna use Quincy. So I will go ahead and throw down my second tack shooter here. Now a lot of people only use one blade shooter, even faster shooting, but I like to use two, because if you have two, then nothing's getting past your defense. Nothing. Not until, like, I don't know, purples. I have no idea. So whenever you get to pinks, we're just going to spam pinks for the rest of the game. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just do pinks up to about 550 income. So let's get our last 2-3 tank shooter. So here we're going to save up for our farm. And you don't really need to farm. It's just whenever you get to 550 income, you should just stop. Stop your income altogether. And I found that if you don't have farms, people are going to think, oh, you're going to do a big rush, which you are going to do a big rush. But if you use farms, and they're not as likely to know that you're going to do a big rush, because they're like, oh, you're saving up for a marketplace or something. So we're just going to throw our farm down right here, right before round 6. You can see these whites are, I'm going to put Quincy on strong here, maybe he'll get through more of those layers. These whites are almost overwhelming us, but that's why I use the 2-3 tank shooters. And other maps you could use one tank shooter and it'll be fine, but I like to use 2, even on those maps. And you do have the Quincy ability if you kind of get overwhelmed somehow, so if you need to, just throw Quincy. Or if you're using a different hero, I wouldn't really go Benjamin, but any other hero would probably be better. So now we're going to do the Mortar. Now the Mortar is big because he is your lead popping power and he'll be your camo detection. So we're going to throw him down. We'll do him. Come on. Right there. So now we're going to stop with our income altogether, right here. Whenever round, I believe it's around 13, we're going to do a Regen Rainbow Rush. That'll be like $7,000 Regen Rainbow Rush. So that's why you need the Signal Flare, because round 12 is camos. If he decides to do a big camo rush, then you're dead, so you need the Signal Flare. And if he does do a big rush, I like to have the 2 tank shooters because you just upgrade them to Blade Maelstrom. Have your hand on the 2 key. Right here, that'll be the 2 key. And then you just Blade Maelstrom, kill the rush, then you sell them back and you get all your money. So right now he's got a Hydra Rocket Pods, but that ain't gonna stop it. So you can see we're gonna have like $7,000. I like to sell both of these, and that's an extra almost $3,000 here. So here, sell both of these. Put it on here. Boost. And you can see he cannot hold on. There we go. See, it's that easy, really. So if that strategy does not work, you're not going to win the game. I'll just tell it outright. You're not going to win the game because mortars and tank shooters are very good, but you need something with a lot of, like, tank shooters fall off very easily. They fall off late game very hard. As you can see, I don't even have VIP. Look at all the XP. That was a fast game. And there you go. We'll even do another one. Just so you could see. It works. A lot of times, I've only been beaten once using this strategy out of probably 20, 25 games. And, you know, you only need 2 upgrades. It's not that hard, 2 upgrades. So here we go, exact same strategy. And if you're in a much higher arena, this probably won't work. I've never been to a very high arena, but I'm guessing it won't work. I don't know. They're probably a lot smarter to understand what you're throwing at them. So again, oh, he's going heli pilot start. So we just get the blade shooter. Same exact strategy, just I do the same, like literally same exact order of my towers every single time. Get the 2-3 tank shooter, get the hero, get another 2-3 tank shooter, get a 2-0-0 farm down, and then get the mortar, and then just save up money until regen rainbows. So Quincy on strong again, I actually like that. And these are 2 back-to-back, no edits, so you realize I'm just playing games, you know. I'm not here editing, like, oh, I won all these games. No, they're back-to-back. Unless, of course, he beats me, but I don't think he'll beat me with a heli pilot strategy. So we're almost at pinks here, and then remember, of course, as soon as you get to pinks, just hold down that key until you get 550 income. That's kind of the sweet spot I've found. You could probably do 500, but I don't know, I just kind of like 550. And this is one of those good maps where you could probably just have 1 tank shooter, but even still, I like to have this tank shooter in the back, so if they do like a big zebra rush or big purple rush, I just upgrade them to Blade Maelstrom, use the Maelstrom, and then sell them. So yeah, see, 2-3 tank shooters. So now we're gonna save up for our farm. He's getting overwhelmed already by these pinks. So look at that, almost. He's only got 100 lives left. We're not even at the strategy yet. And again, you do have Quincy's ability if you ever need it, or if you're using a different hero, you have their ability in case you need it. So we're gonna throw the farm down. He's freaking out right now. Barely hold on. Just hold down that pink key. It doesn't matter, like you're only getting the 550 income. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be fast. I know a lot of people are pretty, they get excited over how much income you can get the fastest, but I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to claim I am, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go ahead and get our mortar down. He's got yellows, but I think we got it covered. Well, he's not even sitting on constant yellows. But this mortar will definitely clean up. So yeah, we're at 550 income already, so we're just gonna save, get the signal flare, and then just kind of chill out. And a lot of times if you're scared, like he's not sending out constant yellows, if you're scared he's gonna rush you, just kind of hover over your Blade Maelstrom guy right here. You don't have to buy it, just kind of look at where he's sending out the balloons, hover over him. If you see he's sending out a big zebra rush or something, just upgrade him. Press the 2 button. As soon as it's all dead, you sell him. So we are getting very, very close to round 13. And just looking at his defense right now, there's no way he's gonna defend. And he's spending money on yellow, so he's not gonna have very much money. He's sending out leads. I don't think he knows I have a mortar, but it's okay. We're gonna get ready for our regen rainbow rush. We're gonna boost just so we don't die. And the game is, it's not letting me send balloons, but it doesn't matter. We still have $4,000 left. There is no way he's surviving. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Come on. And see, we still had over $4,000 to send at him. And the game bugged out and we still won. So again, it won't work at the higher arenas, but if you're super low, this is a good way to get trophies, medallions, money, all the experience. And I'm using Quincy. I'm using 2 upgrades and Quincy. So anybody can use this strategy. You just play a couple games, get the Blade Maelstrom upgrade or just a Blade Shooter upgrade, and get the Signal Flare upgrade. And that's all you really need. So hope it helps.